Guys.
Chords all up. Oh, guys, it's me, the internet's busiest music turd. Guys, today is a more than special episode because we are going to be looking at a movie that I've been looking forward to for a while. The new Bennywood.
Yeah, but I will comfort myself tonight by sleeping on my bed made of money. Bed made of money.
I can't drive these kind of cars. What the fuck is going on?
The new Bennywood Hollywired movie has dropped. And it's what is it? It's called Shut In, and I paid $14 to watch this piece of turd.
What the fuck is going on?
Please come on, I'm scared.
CK Louis.
So this beautiful movie is about actor 1 who gets shoved into a pantry. Oh, she locks herself in a pantry, sorry. And but her kids do not get locked in. So she has to figure out a way to protect her kids who are out there roaming around the house from known child molester Vincent Gallo.
I'm used to luxury cars. Have you ever heard of a luxury car? You know what luxury means? Have you ever heard of Cadillac?
That's it. Oh, she's a meth addict, too. Former meth addict. I was, you know what? I have to be honest, okay? I did think that this was going to be a good movie, for some reason. You're like, I know Benny Shapiro directed and wrote it, which is how all these movies that the Daily Wire produces, we're just going to say that Benny Shapiro directed and wrote them.
What the fuck is going on?
For some reason, I thought it was going to be good. The trailer was cut pretty good. Vincent Gallo's in it. This is a filmmaking tragedy, this movie. I'm sorry to say. This is a tragic situation we find ourselves in as a community. The one real... The biggest asset they had in this movie, besides lots of money, I believe, is this notorious lunatic, Vincent Gallo.
My fantasy is not having the Republican Party become more like me. My fantasy is becoming more like the stereotype of the Republican Party.
Say what you want about him. Oh, he's some kind of a weird cretin. Guy's a good actor. Guy is a good actor. And he is they completely marginalized this guy.
No,
You'll get out when I get out. Keep your other hand out of your, or I will cut it off.
Most of his speaking lines are him whining from behind a closed door. That is one guy who's like a seasoned actor, who's captivating, who's a weirdo, who's going to be interesting on screen. Let's have him on screen as little as possible. I think maybe what's most interesting about this movie is that it's actually extremely violent, but like 100% sensuousless, if that is a word. Just the interactions between people are completely dead-eyed, but the violence is extreme, which I think is going to be a running theme. Actually, I think the theme of this movie is because the main character is a former meth addict and also a model.
Do you want me to take a test?
If we were going to find a theme in this movie, it would be you trying to lose some weight? There's a quick, easy way.
I farted.
So one thing that I love, of course, is that one of the guys who, runs the Daily Wire comes out. Every movie should have this.
Let me tell you why this film is so important, why it's worth your time to be part of this historic premiere. I mean, the biggest reason is because Hollywood hates your guts, and we don't.
The producer, or more, what would be better is the director, comes out before every movie. Paul Thomas Anderson, before Licorice Pizza comes out and he says, this is a very important movie that you're about to watch. People don't want you to see this movie, actually. And I'm making movies like this movie, Licorice Pizza, that are go along with your values. This movie's according to your values. Now, please enjoy this piece of crap. People were speculating on this movie that since it's shut in, it was like a commentary on these lockdowns.
These tyrannical lockdowns.
So people were this is a commentary on lockdowns. Look at the disaster of being locked in locked in your thing, and your life is falling apart because you're locked in your thing. But this does not work at all because there's a prevert outside of her door, Vincent Gallo. Vincent Gallo is out there waiting to be a pervert. so that the lockdown thing doesn't work now as some kind of a metaphor. So the only way I guess this makes sense as a conservative movie is that it's packed with violence and zero sexuality and zero charm. And just to ensure that zero life or charisma is injected into, is breathed into this movie, they shoot Vincent Gallo at the end. I thought maybe they were going to do a third man kind of crap, where it's like, okay, we won't put Vincent Gallo in it at all. We'll shove Vincent Gallo out of this thing, and at the end, we'll just have like a bunch, whatever. The one interesting guy in the movie will be in there at the whole end. Nope, they shoot him in the end. And just to absolutely make it clear, we don't want anything interesting in this movie. And then thank Jesus Christ, okay? Please, you better, out there, if you haven't accepted him yet, you're being a real little turd, or you're being a real shit. The ending is a very beautifully positive message, which is what I go for in my conservative Daily Wirewood films, which is she kills her meth addict husband and then goes and makes apple butter. That's not a joke. You know what? Now that I think about it, this is a conservative movie. This does reflect conservative values. And of course, worst of all, this is the same injustice after I think I paid with a code. I think I put in coupon code Ben40, Ben Shapiro 40, to save 40% when I watched the other one, the school shooter movie.
In between breath, take a shot.
Yeah, give
Is
those
it safe
school
to say
shooters.
that this might be our guardian angel?
This is how
Do
it
you
would
want
really
more people
play
to
out.
die?
Which is like the exact same movie. The biggest crime, I have been ripped off, and I'm thinking about taking legal action on this one, that there was no Ben Shapiro cameo in either of these. He could have, at least in this one, they're in this house out in the middle of nowhere, and this woman's trapped in the closet, and her husband's trying to kill her or whatever. He could have at least been like a DoorDash delivery guy. He's like, Ben Shapiro knocks on the door. He's like,
Here's your chicken. Here, I got your chicken tikka masala.
I'm here with your chicken tikka masala.
then he looks down. He's like,
Oh no, there's a dead body. There's a dead body. Call 911.
I mean, this is the biggest letdown of these Holly-wired Bennywood movies. Is there's no Benny in them. This is a nightmare. This is, to say it's disappointing is an understatement in the least.
I'm here with your Uber Eats. It's me. My name's Tenjamin. My name's Grenjamin. I'm here with your Uber Eats. Oh, no, a dead body.
This is the truly just disappointing thing about Holly-wired, or Bennywood as many people call it. Not me. I show it the respect it deserves, and you should too.
I cannot drive a shifter car, right?
Is also that they're not making movies that are really any different than Hollywood movies, except that maybe the actors are people who are like Black Lives Matter sucks or something. I mean, this is basically independent underground cinema. They're releasing it on their paywalled website. They could do whatever they want, and they're kind of just, they're like, yeah,
You guys basically want the same slop.
just with your YouTube politics pasted on, taped on at the end.
I'm here with your chicken tikka masala.
So I actually came up with a treatment, I think it's called, some crap. I came up with some crap for the next Daily Wire movie. Okay, remember, you guys they can do whatever they want. They're making these boring movies. It's called Let's Go Brandon, okay? Already, just with that name, Let's Go Brandon, the movie, the Daily Wire audience will figure out a way to shove money into their computer somehow. Let's Go Brandon is the story of a group of Marines who own a American flag / patriotic gun-themed crepe shop, and their best friend is kidnapped by a demonic group called Black Lives Matter. The head of this evil organization in this movie, guess who plays Vincent Gallo? Vincent Gallo is the main guy. This evil satanic organization presents them with a Joker-esque deal. Beat us in a series of debates, and we will release your friend. But these patriotic Marines are not good debaters because of all the CRT that was taught in their schools. So they don't know basic logics and education. So they're trying to figure out what to do in their patriotic gun-themed crepe shop. And in walks, on his tour, on his lecture tour, guess who? None other than...
It's me, morons. Get me a crepe.
I'm here with your chicken tikka masala.
Star of Bennywood, star of Hollywired, Ben Shapiro. And he teams up with them. He beats these demons at their own medicine with his debates, with his master debater skills. So of course Ben Shapiro wins all the debates. The final line, they have to hand over this Marine that they kidnapped. The final line is, "Let's go, Brandon. Let's go home." So that Marine, it turns out that Marine's name was Brandon. That's where the title comes from. Now we have all kind of possibilities in this film, okay? Who will play the Marines? Steven Crowder, Tim Pool will play one of the guys. Hassan Piker is in it, so somehow maybe he's another bad guy. The Daily Wire people do watch my channel, and I will say right now, if you take this idea, and I do not collect, we're talking a big cut in those royalties, in those subscriptions and views, we're gonna have legal problems, my man, and that's putting it really lightly. That's putting it very lightly, guys. I need to see some of that scratch, I call it. So all in all, pretty disappointing. This movie did make me actually feel a little bit sorry for Vincent Gallo, because he kind of seems like he doesn't know what he's doing at this point, so that's too bad. Buffalo 66 has some of the best scenes in a movie ever, as we've discussed many times, so hopefully he'll figure something out. I don't know. This is me, R.M. Brown, with my, now concluding my review of, what is this piece of crap called? Shut In. End of review. Thank you so much. Love you guys. And bye-bye. Hey guys, you're only getting a fraction of the weekly shows. If you want a new motherfucking episode every day, subscribe on Patreon for as little as 2 bones. You get the patron-only Tuesday and Thursday shows, the Bookablega show where we look at important books, and the goddamn weekly behind-the-scenes show. And for only 25 bones, you can become a producer and get your name up here. Look at these people. These people make this show possible. If it wasn't for them, nothing. We don't have a show. We got nothing, and it's garbage. And we have to just leave. We have to just basically walk away, and we don't even really know where we're walking. That's the truly troubling part about all this. But please, become a patron today for as little as 2 bones, or 5 bones is another level, or 10, or you go the full 25 and you get up here. Big special thanks to these people. Love you guys. Love you guys so much.